It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll be watching the Utah.
Bye, Ernie.
It's the Celtics from Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. You look at Utah. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
Right now for the Jazz, their place in the standings would be a disappointment for just about any team, but especially one with such high expectations.
And that's what's been so hard for this team and its fans. Those expectations, the hopes were so high for them coming into this year, and then it went all south. What a disappointment.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Lowry out there with Dwayne Wade. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Morris in at the small forward. Well, both sides in this game have incredible talents in the front court. You get the feeling, Steve, that they'll be going back and forth all night long.
When you have versatile guys in the front court, they can take over the basketball game because no matter what, rebounding is a premium. And then you have these guys that can score, dribble, and pass. From the front court, if you have a talented big guy, he can impact the game, I think, even more than a guard.
I agree. Right side, no good.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
Wade kicks to Porzingis. Morris with the screen for Porzingis. And Whiteside sends it back. They get it back, and he's able to get it back. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Lowry for three. Doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And that's what happens when you become too perimeter oriented. If you're not hot, you don't score.
Well, when you force it all night, you don't get good results. Never really adjusted the game plan the way they should have. Yeah, and they're just hitting 20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
The pass to Porzingis. Over Whiteside. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Whiteside a screen. Wall passes to Whiteside. Dishes it to Randall. 4 on the shot clock. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
And it's Gordon missing. Jazz trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Wall. Shot to end this cold run, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his second bucket tonight.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And although Dwayne Wade, very much an NBA veteran, he is still a very high usage player. He's 35 years old last season, and he was still putting up 16 shots a game.
When you think about the longevity of Wade's career, it is impressive. He has adjusted his game to still be a factor on the floor as he's aged. You keep waiting for him not to be productive, but he still keeps beating Father Time.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Outside Lowry. Porzingis against Hood. And Morris Morris throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Left side, Wall. Shoots from the line. Here's Whiteside.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself.
And that does it for the... All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Celtics? Celtics leading by 5. Hood and Ingles filling out the perimeter. Randall out there with Whiteside, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And Randall throws it down.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Gordon a screen. Lowry kicks to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. Utah with the rebound.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
And Wall with the slam.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
And so it's Boston with it.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
Morris with the bucket.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Jazz trail by 4. And the Utah Jazz watch their star player, Gordon Hayward, depart for Boston in free agency this past summer.
Yeah, and Kevin, especially for small market teams, that's always the concern, attracting and retaining star talent. The loss of Hayward, a real setback for this young team.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lowry kicks to Gordon. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Morris. Takes it from 10. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter. For Utah, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Randall a screen on Lowry. Wall dishes to Randall. Back to Wall. Traps in the tray. Wall's got 5 now.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Wall against Lowry. In the corner, it's Gordon. Off target from outside. Jazz have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Ingles passes to Wall. Whiteside a screen on Lowry. Wall against Lowry. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Rebound by John Wall. Utah trailing here. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Tries it from 19. Rebound Boston. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
And we will see if they can do it again this year. Not a simple task by any stretch.
Outside Porzingis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Porzingis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome back,
Show.
everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Ken. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3. And that will wrap up.
Welcome back, everyone, to Salt Lake City, Utah. That's the state capital right here in Utah. Really a sight to see when you get that kind of perspective from above. Boston leading by 3. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Porzingis, Gordon out there with Morris. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Hood against Wade. Hood kicks the wall. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been. It
looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
Now Lowry, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon a screen, takes the 3. Lowry can't get it to go. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. Those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times when you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Whiteside, right through the D for the layup. Whiteside's got 10 points in the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Porzingis with the ball, now defended by Randall. Porzingis can't hit.
Tough night for him shooting the basketball, but this team has been resilient. That's why they hold the lead.
And, you know, normally when you look at a guy like Whiteside with the field goal percentage and all, you think it's all about dunks. But I tell you what, he's improved his entire repertoire of scoring options near the rim. And now he's even showing that he can step out and knock down that little face-up 15-footer.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Whiteside a screen. Here's Wall. Another shot. Hassan Whiteside again. Whiteside's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Ball against Lowry. Passes it to Porzingis. Makes it off the glass. Porzingis has got his second basket. Whiteside earlier in his career didn't have as many options to score, but Greg, he's been very conscious of keeping that improvement of his game, and especially on the offensive end.
And Whiteside has been self-motivated since he's come back to the NBA. He's got the great length. He gets the hooks. He's got that baby hook up over the defenders, the soft shooting touch, and he just continues to improve offensively, all the while still being a force on the defensive side of the floor.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. And Wall kicks to Randall. Hood dishes to Whiteside. Pick by Randall. Off the pick. Misses off the left iron. Outside Lowry. Outside Porzingis. Over Whiteside. Porzingis again. Porzingis has got 10. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, we're doing so many good things.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Jazz trail by 3. Hood and Ingles filling out the perimeter. Whiteside is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Wall in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Hood against Wade. Whiteside, a screen on Wade. On the clock. Wall wide open. No good on the 3. Boston leading by 3. Lob pass to Gordon. It's not going to go for him.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, with Whiteside, no matter what he is doing, he is always setting the tone the way he goes about defending the rim. It's like he's taking it personally that these guys are not going to score on him.
And you know what? He's a tone setter defensively. He gives his group confidence when he's on the floor. And, you know, teams are starting to realize you simply do not go at Whiteside. The block numbers might be down, but his defensive impact is as high as ever.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And really liking the effort we see here tonight. Neither team giving much ground.
The scores remain close. I've got a feeling it's going to come down to the wire.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
And here's Wall. Over Lowry. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Gordon. There's the pick. A 3 from Porzingis. With the second effort, it's deflected. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Wade against Hood. Here's Whiteside. Misses from short range. The Celtics with the lead. Wade on the wing. Here's Lowry. Morris a screen. Tries a 3. Ingles with the rebound. Ingles has got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Randall. Wall attacking. That one drops for him.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. And Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
To the paint. Got a piece of the baseline jam. And too long on the shot. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight to the inside. Porzingis with the steal. Wade kicks to Lowry. 20 feet out. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Utah calls timeout. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Markieff Morris.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Now a timeout called by Boston. Seconds left in the game. A three from Porzingis. Can't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Wall. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Boston has possession. It's a three-point game. Screen by Porzingis. Lowry kicks to Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Picked by Randall. The dish to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Whiteside sets the pick for Ingles. Top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They have a chance to tie it up.
He got it!
Man, that was unbelievable.
And guys, that's one for the
We got
highlight reel.
OT.
They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, we're watching 2K Sports. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate, and we'll see. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Jazz. Hood and Ingles filling out the perimeter. Randall out there with Whiteside. And it's Wall in at the 1.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Feeds to Ingles. He kicks it to Randall. They set the pick. Right side a screen. Right side Wall. Shot clock at 5. Back to Randall. Over Porzingis. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Randall's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Now here's Lowry. Gordon a screen, and here's Porzingis for a 3 with the putback. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Good for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Gordon, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
This guy is the definition of the word clutch. He has all the trust in the world from his teammates in these kinds of situations.
And Wall kicks to Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
2 shots. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely
absolutely critical.
Screen by Porzingis. Lowry kicks to Porzingis. Kept alive by Boston. All with it.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
What poise by Hood, calmly draining the shot at a crucial time.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 23 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Patience is the key. Let's see what they come up with here.
Ball against Lowry. Gordon a screen. A 3 from Porzingis. No good from three-point territory. Outside, Wolf. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, easy to appreciate Wall, an all-star caliber talent who just fills up.
Oh! How about that shot? Incredible.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Oh no! Oh man.
All right, David, great job.
That's brutal.
Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony.
Oh man. 39 and 12 from Wall, 39-39 from Whiteside, Jingles with 18-18, Randall with 15-9 and 9, and Hood with 9-9 and 12. 51 from Morris with 12 boards and 9 assists. Porzingis with 39-12. Gordon with 18 and 30. Lowry with 9, 12, and 15. And that game-winning 3 from like 3/4 of the field. And Wade was 6. Oh my goodness. So yeah, they got beat from the paint and outboarded, and that jacked up 3 at the end from Lowry to avoid the Kevin Love stat line. Oh my goodness.